Okay, gotta find a volume control. There's a lot of knobs and dials on this radio. This is the FT1000MP. These were popular. These are very, very popular. And this is a spotless example. Speaker, radio, it is just spotless. And it is really, I get a little bit sort of excited when they are this clean. They really are just a credit to the previous owner when they've been kept so clean. And we're just listening on 40 metres again. Look at these signals today. Let's have a bit of look up the band back where the ZLs and the European guys were. Look at that.
Your signal says 59 to 59 plus. My name is John. VK2 Radio Bravo. Echo Alpha 3 Alpha Kilo Papa. Over.
Okay, and that's John. John runs just the odd opti-beam. He's got quite a station over there in Espanol. Lovely guy. So, just so you know, he would definitely be one of the stronger stations. So even the IPO, we're just not knocking him back much, are we? A little bit, but we'll attenuate him. That's 18 dB of attenuation. Only knocked him down to S9. Okay, so why did people love the FT1000? Why do I love them? Why does anybody love them? Look, I've always loved the Yaesu range of radios, but I've got to say, from pretty much the 1000D onwards, they really made some magnificent radios. And this is just a really good example of, just exactly what they're capable of. This is just a fantastic signal. I've heard John stronger, but not much stronger. Boy. Okay. Anyway, I'll just turn him down for a minute. So basically 160 through to 10 meters, and so no 6 meters. You could get a 6 meter module that was a standalone that used to sort of sit about here, that could go onto the 1000 range. But 0 to 30 megs, these things were fantastic. They had a automatic tuner inbuilt just up over here. They've got 2 noise blankers. They've got just, oh look, you know what, we'd be here for a long time if I was going to go through every feature. But they, as you can see, are just fantastic. Now, the MP, just as a revision, the Mark V was the 200 watt version. The MP was the 100 watt version. And what we'll do is we'll just sort of check that it's getting its 100 watts. Just have a quick look. Okay, we'll just have a bit of a quick look there. Just hit a bit of the carrier, smidgen under 100, just pretty much what I'd expect. Let's have a look. Just changing bands here. What am I on there? Am I going to get carrier there? 98, 97. It's not too bad. Keep in mind, we're not on PEP at the moment, so pretty much what I'd expect from one of these things. They have a lot of drive, though. When you do actually go back to sideband, and we're on 40 meters, you've got processor control here, power control, which wasn't completely up, by the way. That would make sense. It's just a watt or two. But, you could, yes, correct. You could actually, sorry, I was just working this out. You could actually set your processor here, and you could take that off mic gain here. So I suppose the easiest way to look at that is just very roughly, bear in mind we're not on a PEP meter here, but so processor is out, and hang on, just get a bit closer to that microphone there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might be easy to watch up here. Now, well, actually, this is a better way to actually see it. And we're going to put the processor in, which should give us a lot more drive. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a fair way from the mic here, so the power reading, and now I'll take that off. Sorry, just trying to get that about right. Just trying to get my angle right there to get the screen to show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, processor off. Yeah, and yeah, I'm sort of about this far back from the mic there, so hit the transmit button off. Okay, yeah, look, they're just a nice radio. With the tuner, basically, let's just change frequency just in case it's already auto tuned or something. Let's just put it on. It's only on a dummy load, so it's probably not going to do much. But if I hit that one, hold it for a second, it comes up with weight, then it comes up with, once your weight goes away, you're actually tuned. Probably better if I put that back onto an antenna to give that a bit of a better shot. Right, so we just want to find a frequency that's a bit clear. Now, I know this antenna is up tuned around 150, so I'm going to take it down to say 7080, close enough, and I'm going to hit tuner. So tuner's off at the moment, so tuner's back on, asking it to tune. Now we can then go back and say, right, let's just go to carrier for a minute on FM, and we need to go to SWR, which will be that meter. So we now turn the SWR meter on, and strangely enough we show 1 to 1, which is the idea of the tuner. They do a great job. So I mean, look, these tuners, don't rely on them as a tuner coat hanger or anything like that, but very, very good for something that's giving you a little bit of grief, and certainly an antenna that's giving you a bit of trouble. This can certainly do the trick. They weren't a bad tuner, that's for sure. Now, you did have FM like I'm in at the moment, so you could set your split frequencies for 29.6, etc. So very easy just to go up to 29 megs and say, right, split, set your 2 VFOs up, etc. I would need to just change a few things here on the sub, but that's okay. But you get the idea that you can actually run split between the two. I'll take split off there. The other VFO I can engage. Now, I'm just remembering, if I go A equals B first, no, that's A to B, wrong one. Right, A equals B. So now we've got 2 VFOs that are the same, and this is sort of what I was saying before about how we could set up the split. Okay, so basically, I just had to revamp my thinking. So sub enter. So in this case, we'd be going 29 decimal, say 560, enter. And what we would do is we would adjust our VFO to, let's have a look here, 29, and we just come up to, get back to FM on this one, 29.660. And you can save these as a memory too, which is sort of handy. Sorry, I'm doing it a long way around here. That's better. And keep in mind, you do have 2 volume controls, one on the outer, so that's listening on 29.560, and turn that one down, and the inner is listening on 29.660. Now, in this case, we're only going to need to listen to 29.660. Once we hit split, like so, the minute we transmit, we're transmitting on over here on 560, and we're basically receiving on 660. So we're 100 kc split, and then basically take your split off, and you're back to just using that one there by itself. So they really did have, turn the volume down, a lot of different features. Oh, well, that's the other thing too. And we probably need to go back to 40 meters over here where there's a bit of noise. A lot of noise. Filters. Oh, hang on, let's get on some voice. A lot of FT8 there. We'll go up here where the big signals. So, see the filtering? Amazing. And when you've got a signal that strong, you don't really need to tighten it up too much. 6 kilohertz is way over the top, but 2.4 is very nice to listen to. Oh, that's right, you've got to preset those. Just attenuating there. IPO control, so it's just intercepting the premium point, but you will find that attenuates a little bit. But sometimes if it's noisy, the IPO can be very handy. Look at this. John's unreal.
And I'm happy to hear that you are doing well, you and your family there in Shadowland. Okay, on the signal.
Keep in mind, you can zip up, zip down, as you can see, quite fast, all over the place, with the jog shuttle on the side there. So yeah, there's a few other nice little features that drive you mental, because then you lose the frequency that you were just on, which I didn't mean to do, but I did. So we'll just come back up again. 760, I think he was.
That's a good thing. And I switch back to you,
Oh, look. John's signal. Amazing, amazing. By the way, the MD100, great little mic to put on these. It's controversial. The MD1 B8 was probably the original mic. I'm not sure the MD100 was out around that time. Now, that's a very good point. So let's go to our FT1000MP original pamphlet. This is back when they made pamphlets, real pamphlets. They didn't just send you an email with, let's just turn that back down a bit. Now, at the back, it should have all its possible options, etc. Look at this, isn't it? I mean, talk about how to sell a radio. They really did do a great job. Here we go. I am very sorry. The MD100 was out at that point. There you go. It wasn't the MD... So, it must have been for the FT1000... I'll check that. But it certainly was. But look at this. This is really how to sell. I mean, back in the day when you would sort of sitting on the toilet reading these brochures, and you convince yourself you've got to buy one. There's just so much information in them, and but nice to have the manuals and the original brochures and things like that. It just adds to the it just adds to the whole. Bit of fun of radio, and especially when you're starting to talk, a little bit older and still getting such quality. The other thing too, you had a million menus. I won't change. I'll stay off menu, but 99 menus through there, and some program menus as well. Now I'm thinking about that. Was it 99? Was it blocks of? Yeah, because they had memory groups, didn't they? Might be more than 99. The more I'm thinking about this, got to remember now. That is terrible. You would have thought I'd know that one off by heart, but they definitely got 99 memories. It's a matter of whether you've got 2 blocks of 99, and whether you can do multiple things with those. I remember that you certainly could change. Your memory, and it would change modes and everything. So the good thing there is if you're going from say 7 megs to 29.6, it knew to go to FM, from sideband to FM, etc. There we go. Contains 99 regular memories, 9 special band limit memories, and 5 quick memory bank memories. Okay, so that's what that's all about. Fair enough. All right, I just want to do a revamp on that, because sometimes I say things and I think, hang on, does that sound right? I might be running off a memory that's not working so well. Look at this.
QSL, Steve, thank you very much for the nice report, and again for the QSO.
I love it, love it. I'm going to let you guys in a little secret later. You'll see it come up at some stage in my usual fashion. I've already got one of these in the box. Anyway, we'll talk about that at some stage. But for now, this has been a fantastic look. The conditions couldn't be better. John is absolutely just knocking the signal in from Spain. He is +5, he's +20 just on a dipole here, and there's no receive preamps going on here. This is pretty much, well, he's about 10 over at the moment, to be fair. Has dropped a little bit, but no, he's really coming through well. All right, so that's the FT1000 MP. It's going to have all its books and everything like that, so it'll have the MD100, etc. But I don't know when. I'm just sort of talking to a mate of mine at the moment, so that might even sort out the when. But we'll sort of get back to you on that one. All right, nice to have a bit of a play. Nice to have such good conditions. 73s to you. It's VK3 Charlie Mike, Tangambalanga, North East Victoria, Australia. Please subscribe, and we'll try and get through. We've got hundreds of radios to get through. We just got to find time, and health is still sort of annoying, but at least I've got a couple of hours this afternoon where I was able to get back out of bed and just do a couple and say, right, I feel like I've done something at least. So that's good. All right, all the best. And just looking at my cameras over here, have a look at that tree moving around at the moment. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to like looking at my OptiBeam. It looks like it's going to be interesting out there. So we shall see. 73s, all the best. Thanks very much. Cheers.